Welcome back to another video. It's really nice to see everyone, but I'm kind of hiding right now. I'm hiding from Mimikyu. He's trying to show me his true form, but I think I've lost him for a minute. That was so terrifying. But Mimikyu's gone now, right? He's definitely not right behind me, right? Anyway, since we don't have to worry about Mimikyu anymore, we have another episode of the TCG Dex completion series. And we've found 118 Pokemon so far out of 905. Before we get into the scary part of this episode, let's go over the rules. Rule number 1, booster packs only, no buying individual cards. Rule number 2, Pokemon featured in other Pokemon's card art do not count. And rule number 3, we only need one of each Pokemon. So Pokemon with multiple forms like Yamask, we only need one of them. So let's say we find Galarian Yamask, that's the only Yamask we need. And now, the spooky packs we have for this episode. First up, we have 9 Trick or Trade packs, featuring Gengar. And now we have 4 more booster packs that feature cool ghost Pokemon, like this Astral Radiance pack that has Hisuian Typhlosion, and this Lost Origin pack that has Hisuian Zoroark, and yet another Lost Origin pack that has the scariest Pokemon himself, Giratina. And to wrap it all up, we have this really cool, kinda rare Shining Fates pack that has shiny Dragapult. Let's go hunt some ghost Pokemon. First up, we have our Trick or Trade booster packs, which we will open all at once. Alright, let's flip all 27 cards over. First up is Gengar. That's really cool because Gengar's on the pack, it's a holo Gengar, and Gengar's the original ghost Pokemon. It's Cubone. While technically not a ghost Pokemon, its lore is steeped in Lavender Town, which is full of ghost Pokemon. Dark type, it's Murkrow. I really like how Murkrow likes shiny things, and when they stole Ash's badges. It was really cute. Next up is Psychic. Another holo, and it's Dusknoir, which we need desperately. Well, not desperately, I guess, but we needed it to complete the Duskull line. Oh, it looks like we have an electric type. I bet it's Pikachu. And it is. We already have Pikachu. Another dark type, and it's Murkrow. Another psychic type, it's Mismagius. So this is cool to add to the collection, and hopefully we find Misdreavus in the set too. Ground type, another Cubone. And it's Pumpkaboo. Technically, this Pokemon is on the package as well with Gengar and Pikachu, and Zubat. Another dark type, it's Darkrai. And this Darkrai is a holo, which is a little bit cooler than the Darkrai we already found, but we have Darkrai, so this is going in my personal collection. Next up is Psychic type. It's Hatenna. I love this line. I think they're so cute, and I love the typing too. Fire type, it's Litwick. Like the Venipede line, I also fell in love with the Litwick line while I was playing Pokemon Black and White for the first time. They're so cute, and I love their gimmick, I love their designs, and I love everything about them, and look how cute Litwick is. I don't care that it wants to steal my soul. It can have it. Psychic type, Hatterene. Awesome, so we have Hatenna and Hatterene. Maybe we'll find Hatenna in this pack too. And fire type, and it's Lampent. So we just found Litwick and you heard how much I love it. Now we have Lampent, we're just looking for Chandelure. Psychic type, and it's Gastly. So we have Gengar and Gastly, and now we're just looking for Haunter. It's a dark type, it's Nickit. I love Nickit. I like that its tail looks like a campfire, and now we're just looking for Thievul. Psychic type, and it's Gorgeist. Goes really nicely with Pumpkaboo. It's our last card, and it's Haunter. So we didn't complete every line, but we did complete the Gastly line, the OG ghosts. And that's it for the Trick or Trade packs. Pack number 10 is Astral Radiance. Let's see what we got. Teddiursa. This is a brand new Pokemon, and actually, I'm kind of hoping we're gonna find Ursaluna soon. Next up is a water Pokemon. Mantine. I really like Mantine, but hopefully we find Mantike too. Mantike is just super cute. Grass type, it's Hisuian Voltorb. So now that we found Hisuian Voltorb, we do not need to find Cantonian Voltorb. It's water type, Hisuian Basculin. Hopefully we find Basculegion too. Colorless, normal type, it's Glameow. Another Gen 4 Pokemon to add to the Dex. Looks like a reverse holo. It's Dewott, another starter. Hopefully we're looking at Oshawott and Samurott, the Hisuian form soon. A grass type, It's Shaman! So we actually found Darkrai twice now, and now we have Shaman. So now we're just looking for Manaphy and Arceus of the Gen 4 Mythicals. Colorless, it's Purugly. Glameow and Purugly in the same pack, the line is complete. Last card of the pack, it's Uxie. It's Uxie, the first member of the Lake Guardians. Now, pack number 11. Let's see who's that Pokemon. It's Meditite, and this is a fighting card, but Meditite is also a psychic type, and I love dual type Pokemon that have opposing types. Next up is colorless normal. It's Squilvit. I'm gonna admit, I'm not too used to this Pokemon yet. I don't know how I feel about it. Next up is a fighting Pokemon, and it's Gligar. Gligar is one of those Gen 2 Pokemon I didn't know existed until well into a second playthrough. Next up is a grass type, and it's Phantump. This would have been really cool to find in the Trick or Trade pack, but we found it today anyway in our Halloween video, so I think that's super special. Fingers crossed for Trevenant. Another fighting type, it's Sudowoodo, and right after a tree Pokemon. That's kind of funny. Maybe Bonsai will be in this pack too. What's this? Oh, it's Kabu. So this is a really cool full art holo. Unfortunately, we can't put it in the Pokédex. Okay, another card that can't go in the Pokédex, but like, we just found a full art rainbow. Oh my god. This is my first rainbow card since getting back into collecting, and honestly, it's really exciting. I'm really kind of bummed it's not a Pokemon, so it could go in the TCG decks, but still really special. And Porygon 2. I love the Porygon line, and I really hope we can find Porygon and Porygon Z soon. And our last card is another trainer card. Pack number 12 with the legendary Giratina. Alright, let's see the first card. It's Paris! Okay, so I got kind of annoyed with Paris in Pokemon Legends Arceus, but it was also kind of funny in a way that like this small little Pokemon thinks it's so tough. But then I was replaying Fire Red, and honestly, Paris saved me against Misty, because of course I picked Charmander. So Paris really came in clutch, and now I kind of love it. Next up is a dark type, and it's Spinarak. Now, I know almost everyone on this planet hates spiders, but I love them, and I love the Pokemon spiders too. Every single one of them, they're so cute. One day I'm going to do an all spider playthrough. Next up is a water type, and it's Finneon. I really like the Finneon line. They're really cute, and I love that they're just kind of basic fish Pokemon, and I don't mean that as an insult. I just love seeing some basic fish Pokemon to fill up the oceans and make it seem more like the real world. Another grass type, maybe Bug. Ah, it is. It's Blipbug. I haven't really used a Blipbug before, but I really like Orbeetle, so hopefully one day in a playthrough of Sword and Shield, I'll get to use this line. Also, I like how it looks kind of dorky. Next up is Dark type. It's Inkay, and it's upside down too, which is super cool. Maybe it's about to evolve. Next up is a reverse holo, and it's Ducklet, with a really cool plasticine art style. I love it. Next up is Dustox, another bug Pokemon, and I think this is the first one of the entire line. And it's Mienshao. And it looks like a dragon card to finish off the pack, and it's Hisuian Sliggoo. I don't think we have any of this line, but now we don't have to find the Colossian version. And now, Shining Fates, pack number 13. Let's flip it over. Weasel. I'm pretty sure we only have Floatzel so far. And as I mentioned before, Weasel is my favorite of the line. It's so cute. Next up is Yanma, which we already have, so I'll put this in my personal collection. But I really do love Yanma, so no complaints. Next up is a fighting card. It's Trapinch, which we also already have, but I also love, so it's going in my personal collection. Again, no complaints. Next up we have a dark card. It's Nickit, also a card we've already pulled this episode. Different version of it, so this will go in my personal collection. Next up is a grass type, and it's Gossifleur, yet another card we already have. In the personal collection it goes. Who is it? This is a really cool card. It's Centiskorch V! Oh, this is so cool! This is the second V card we found in the entire series, and this one is a Pokemon I really, really love. Centiskorch is amazing. We already have Sizzlipede, and honestly, I love that this is an even longer self-cooking piece of bacon. And it looks like we're lucky this pack because it's another full art card, foil, but it's a trainer card. So it can't go in the decks. And we have a grass type. It's Tropius. I know a lot of people say Tropius, but the root word seems to be tropical, so Tropius it is. And I really like this Pokemon, and I don't think it needs an evolution, even though an evolution could be really cool. It's an electric type. It's Rotom. We don't have Rotom yet, and it looks like it's its basic form, so that's pretty cool. And our last card of the episode is a trainer card, which we can't put in the Pokédex even though it has a Pokemon on it. that was a really successful set of packs. I'm so happy with everything we found, except for, well, we didn't find Mimikyu. I'm sorry, Mimikyu. Maybe next time. So, which Pokemon do you think is spookiest? Leave a comment down below and I'll see you all in the next episode.